Okay, you guys, so Arabella and I are about to get in our Uber. It said she has arrived, so I am waiting for her. A bus. Okay. Okay, there she is. Hi. Okay. All right, let's go down. Arabella, good. Let's go find the car. To which side? Right here?
How are you? Yeah.
Hi, good.
Hi.
No, Arabella, don't say hi. Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
Yes, she's working. Okay, and the door's right here?
Yep, I just opened it.
Okay,
there
and
you go.
do you mind if she's, do you prefer?
Wherever you want.
Okay, all right, Arabella, hop up. Go, hop up. Can you get up? There we go. Awesome. Okay, you got it. Okay, lay down. Good, how are you?
Good.
Have I had you before?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
You have a different dog, though.
Oh, yeah, everyone's noticing that. Arabella down.
Did you lose
Yeah,
her?
she did. She passed away.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yes, well, I retired her last February, and then I went to guide dog school at Guide Dogs for the Blind in Boring, Oregon.
Okay.
And received Arabella, this one right here.
Okay.
So Arabella, lay down. And she's been doing so good. And then my one I retired, Antonia, the yellow lab, she had progressive kidney disease. So that's why I had to retire her. She still worked amazingly. She just couldn't keep up with her, stamina. And then just, she started to get worse a few months ago, and she was getting weaker. And, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue in December, she just took a turn for the worse, just completely.
Oh, I'm so
sorry. Devastating. And then it literally was like overnight. And so she died 5 days before Christmas. But she passed away in our home, and we had the doctor come into our house, and
that's so nice that they'll do that.
It was hard. It was so extremely difficult. I mean, right before Christmas, and
yeah,
she was the first guiding angel that gave me back my life, without eyesight, and she's a huge part of me.
Right.
She's not just a dog. She was. These dogs are they're my eyes.
Right.
I see nothing at all. So I trust them so much. And,
You've done YouTube videos, right?
I do. That's what I'm doing now. Do you mind if I show you?
Oh, that's fine with me.
Okay, cool. I'm a YouTuber,
that's
so
awesome,
today we are going to Kohl's department store and gonna do a little shopping. And so yesterday I did a video going to the grocery store, and so that was fun. And
I was just flipping through YouTube and saw you going through the TSA security.
Oh,
I was
did you subscribe to me or no?
I've never done that.
How did you find it? Just YouTube suggested my video?
I don't remember what I'd been watching, but I was kind of just scrolling through videos, and I saw that, and I was
you're like, I know her.
Oh my gosh, I've driven with her before.
Was that crazy fun?
It was fun. It's awesome that you do that too.
And that was with Antonia.
It was.
That was actually that TSA video I filmed. That was her last flight before she retired and before I went to guide dog school. We had gone to Orlando, Florida with my two girls. We went to speak and share our story at a pharmaceutical conference there, and it was her last big hurrah kind of trip with mommy, and so that was our return trip home, and it was my last time to go through the airport security with her. And out of the 9 years I worked with her, and we've flown tons, I've never filmed us going through security, because you usually you can't, or you need to set it up a little way and ask permission, and anyway, so I was just like, I wonder if we can do this today, since it's her last time. I wonder if the TSA, we can figure out a way to do this, because the cell phones need to go through security. But I had my daughter, so I was like, maybe if we could have you girls go through first, right, with and the bags get checked, the phones and the bags and stuff like that get checked, and then when you go through, get the phone and then video me coming through with Antonia. And I had talked to the TSA agent before we had gone through, just to see if this could work, and I explained the situation, and they were so sweet. They're like, yeah, of course.
Oh, that's great.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've wanted to do this for years and I've never been able to.
Oh, that's great. I've driven your daughters too. I
You
can't
have?
remember where we went.
High
but
school, probably?
Maybe, yeah.
Yes. So anyway, it was a really neat video, and I was able to, you know, because I don't really think a lot of people have done that with service dog just because of, you know, security and cell phones and stuff.
Sure.
So, and so that video is done really well.
Great, because then other people can see how to do it.
Mhm.
And it's just perfect.
And then just what we go through, and then a lot of people actually will comment on the video like, oh my gosh, this is so awful, you're making the poor blind girl go through all this, you know, extra security. The blind girl's not a threat, but then and that dog's not a threat, and I'm going, well, if people knew that they would let an innocent looking blind girl through security, right, wouldn't the terrorist pose as one?
Sure.
You know?
Why not?
And I don't mind going through it. My guide dogs, they love it because they get all this love and pets on the other side. You know, when they have to pat them down, it's their favorite part. So, and we've got it down. Sometimes I have to educate the TSA on exactly how I do it my way. You know, like, you know, I just have to kind of speak up and say, no, this is the way we do it. You know, I like to stay in control, you know, of my dog. She's my eyes, and I put her in a sit, and then I hold the end of the leash and I walk through with holding their hand, and they kind of, the TSA agent like holds my hand, guides me through. And then when I get clear through, then I turn around as I'm holding the end of the leash, and then I call my dog to me. And so and then,
do they try to do it a different way?
They've tried to tell me to leave my dog, just let my dog sit there and let go of the leash. And some other handlers have said, well, I let go of my leash, or other service dogs, not just guide dog handlers and stuff, and I have no sight whatsoever, and if I let go of her leash and I go through, I can't see her. Do you know what I mean? When I hold her leash, it helps me to still be in control of her,
right?
Because then I can tell just if she's moving, I can feel that through the leash. So I just like to know confidently where she is, that she's still sitting, you know, like, so I just have my way of doing it, and you know, and it works for us. So
right. And then they're accommodating.
oh, they're so nice.
Well,
and
that's good.
You know, you just kind of and then they'll say like, you know, we got to pat her down, and you know, or this is what they'll do. They'll say we need to take her harness off. That's what they'll tell me. You got to take your harness off and put the harness through security.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, she can go right through, and then she's gonna beep, right? And then you guys just pat her down. So there's no need to take her harness off. So
Joy, can I ask, what would be helpful for me as an Uber driver when I come to you and pick you up, or pick up somebody else
who is blind?
Right.
Oh,
What's
good
helpful,
question. You're
what's
so
not helpful?
awesome for asking something like that. Okay, so just like you did today, right? You said you got out, like I couldn't tell if you were the Uber or if it was just another car coming, you know, out or pulling in. So if you just like say, hey, I'm your Uber driver, you know, just let you know I'm a ride. A lot of times, like if I'm in like at a store and I'm calling my Uber requesting, I will call them or text them and say, hey, I'm blind. You'll have to notify me that you're in, you know, out front. I won't see you, so you have to see me and, you know, say my name, something like that, so I'll know that's you.
Gotcha.
So just, you know, just be really helpful. Offer your elbow.
Okay.
Is always good.
Does it depend on which side? Is one side better than the other?
It depends on if they have a guide dog or a cane. I mean, I don't know. It just depends on the person. So just say, I typically like someone's left elbow. I mean, sorry, their right elbow. So with my left hand, because if I have my cane in my right hand, I will hold their left elbow. You know, I don't know. I don't think it really doesn't matter. Just asking, would you like my arm and which elbow would you prefer?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And what I have found frustrating sometimes is getting an Uber is finding which is the back door. They might open the door for me, but then I can't see the door. So I like to kind of find the door with my hands, and then that way, once I touch the door, then I have a good idea of like the height of the car.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So just kind of just say, here's the door. Let me know if there's anything else you need from me. You know, maybe tell what kind of car you're in. Like, you know, I don't know, just ask. I always say asking, you know, is the best first thing to do. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Okay.
So there's certain people who don't like to be touched. So before you actually reach out to touch someone, if you're just say, is it okay if I touch you to touch your, you know what I mean?
Right.
Your arm.
And I bet you run into that because people automatically want to guide you. You know,
oh my goodness! Don't ever
probably.
pull someone's. Oh, this is one thing I've had Uber drivers grab my guide dog's handle.
Why?
Like if I'm getting out of the car and they want to be helpful, I know they're trying to be helpful, and they'll be like, "Here you go. Here's her handle." Like I know where my dog's harness handle is. So, but they're trying to be helpful. But when they grab her handle right here, they're confused because that's it kind of is like a steer. It steers them. So they're like, "Wait, what are you doing?" It'll make them spin in circles. They're like, "Wait, hold on. You're not my mom." So don't ever grab like their handle. Don't ever pet them, of course, the guide dogs.
And I appreciate you, you know, reminding me of that because it's so automatic to say something.
Oh, I know, and they're animals, and they just,
Uh-huh.
and she went to you too to say hi because she's a friendly dog, and I have to keep her in check. No, baby, you're working.
Right. But I think we need those reminders too because I knew that, but it was my automatic
instinct. And you know what? I am not a mean like guide dog handler. Like I am very gracious to people, and like I there's a lot of grace I give because you just can't expect everyone to always know all the rules when working with someone with a disability, right?
But it's good to learn, and then you know next time if you run into somebody that isn't as gracious.
Yes, and then I just educate, say, oh, just don't pet because she is friendly, and I want her to make sure she knows she's still working.
Right.
Keeps her focused, and then if someone has a cane, don't ever grab their cane.
Of course.
I've had people do that too.
Oh my goodness.
They grab my cane and will try to pull me kind of with the cane. I'm like, no.
Do you have a preference to which door?
Let's see. The one. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't really matter. Do you?
Because let's see, you've got juniors to your left at this door, just as you go in. And
That's the one I
Okay.
usually go to.
Okay. Let me get closer.
Thanks for even asking. I don't think anyone's even asked which door I prefer of this store. So.
You know where you are and where you're headed.
Yeah, but that's really nice. Thank you so much.
The door for you, Joy.
Cool. Okay, Arabella, we're going to get out. Are you ready?
There you are, and we're at the crosswalk, so the curb is a little bit up.
Oh yes, I got
Pretty
it.
flat to your right.
Okay, Arabella. Okay, and then are the doors straight ahead of me?
The doors are just a little bit. Well, yes, if you go straight ahead, they're right in front of you.
Okay. Thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much.
Joy.
You are so awesome.
You're welcome. We'll see you next time.
All right.
hopefully.
Thanks for all the great questions.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for helping.
Of course. I look forward to having you again.
You too.
All right. Bye. All right, Arabella, inside. Let's go. Inside. Yay. Starting to rain. Find the door. Oh, good girl. Where's the handle? Right here. Right here. Yay. Awesome. Okay, Mama's going to open the door. Can you let you go on in? Let's go. Good job. Oh, was that fun? That was so nice, Arabella. Okay, let's pull over here for a second. Come here. Okay. All right, you ready? Okay, sit. Okay, we're going to go in and say bye. Let's go shopping.